surpassed 2,000 career kills. Take a timeout. Starting lineups on the other side of the national anthem. Utah visiting UCLA on UCLABruins.com. Back live courtside in Pauley Pavilion, UCLA and Utah. Second of a 4-match homestand for the Bruins. Tied for third place coming into the night. Get you the Pac-12 rundown as the evening progresses. Starting lineup for the Utes, number 4, libero Tess Sutton, 5'3" junior out of Bonsall, California. Utes have 5 Californians on their roster. This is a very young team. Number 6, Emma Kirst, redshirt freshman, 6'4" outside hitter out of Las Vegas. Number 12, another freshman, Berkeley Oblad out of Henderson, Nevada. She is in the middle. Number 14, who we talked about, she's a sophomore, Adora Anai, right side hitter from Laie, Hawaii. Reigning offensive Pac-12 player of the week, 48 kills in their 2 wins over the Oregon Schools last weekend. Brenna DeYoung, she is a senior, middle, 6'2", out of Tooele, Utah. Number 19, Kendall Sigan at setter, 5'9" senior out of Orange, California. Went to Santa Margarita Catholic. And wearing the white libero jersey, Megan Chagreau, 5'8" freshman out of Temecula. Went to Chaparral High School. So that means number 4, Tess Sutton, I should have said, is a defensive specialist. So it's number 9, Megan Chagreau, wearing the white libero jersey for the Utes. Head coach Beth Lanier, 26th year at the helm of the Utes. 12 players on the Utes roster, either a freshman or a sophomore. So they are very young, and perhaps showing that on their record this year. Jordan Anderson indeed getting a start tonight after the 10 kills Wednesday night. Anderson, 6' junior hitter out of Flower Mound, Texas. 21 double-digit kill performances. Claire Felix, 6'6" junior, middle slash slide hitter to the right out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Felix having an outstanding season. 1.01 blocks per set. Next one out, the Bruin blocking leader, about a block and a quarter per set, Jenny Frager. And Rachel Inouye, 4 of the 8 service aces the other night for the Bruins. And now the Bruin leader in service aces with 18. Rachel Inouye, 5'6" senior out of Kailua, Hawaii. Kyra Rogers getting another start. Had her first 2 collegiate aces on Wednesday. Rogers, 6' freshman out of Roseville, California. The libero is Taylor Formico, 13 straight double-digit dig performances. The libero for the Bruins, 5'7" junior out of Saratoga by way of UCSB. Michael Seeley, head coach, in his 6th year for the Bruins. 19-4 overall, 10-3 in the pack. Sitting in a tie for 3rd right now with Stanford. Looking at the Pac-12 schedule, one other match ahead of us tonight. Arizona is up 2-1 over Washington State so far in Tucson. Wildcats come in tonight 5-7 in the conference. Washington State a couple of games back behind that. Cal at Oregon State tonight. Colorado and SC from the Galen Center at 8 o'clock. Stanford, we told you, won last night in 3. They'll get Oregon State on Sunday in Corvallis. Last 3 points to take their first lead tonight, 3-2. Big weekend in the sports world here at UCLA. Middle of the baseline, Drolson puts it in play to the libero, Megan Chagreau. Ball swung by the Utes. Back set for Mako. Namo over the wall, but easily there. The 10-foot line is Kendall Segan with the dig. A Nye nearly stuffed. It's going to be covered by Tess Sutton, and a free ball given up by Adora Nye. Bruins have it. Muno in the middle. Jenny Frager gets the touch. Initially, it looked like it was punch long, but she does just get that touch up front. And the Bruins keep it going. Little 4-0 answer here for UCLA after the Utes had scored the first two. Drolson still serves. Ball taken by Anai. Get it to Kendall Segan. Left side, Anai over the wall. Pancake up by Zana Muno and bumped over by Drolson. Utes have it. Off a touch and down. Scoring is Berkeley Oblad. It's a freshman from Henderson, Nevada. And that snaps a 4-0 UCLA run. Bruin lead is 4-3. Just getting started here in Westwood. Match 2 of a 4-match home swing. Cross court, Jessica Namo. That is good for her second kill. 12 kills at Washington, career night. Came in for Jordan Anderson and then had the start against Colorado. 19 kills, a 317 left side of Nye. A little 5-footer over the wall. Dug up by Muno, right side. And a high little pushover by Kyra Rogers. In the middle, off the fingertips, but good enough by Brenna DeYoung. Didn't hit it well, just off her fingertips and found that open spot. Bruins 5, Utes 4. And Jessie Jorgensen to serve. Jorgensen, 5'9" sophomore setter from Provo, Utah. Ball taken by Drolson. Off speed shot Namo. Nice up by Jorgensen. Bruins get it back. Muno, left side Namo. Off the tape. Cover near sideline by Jorgensen. Utes on the move. Ball bumped up. Drops on an eye. She just sends it over. Bruins have it. Back set right side. Kyra Rogers off the block and out. Kyra Rogers right side. 6-4 UCLA. Rogers getting another start tonight. Haley Lawless came off the bench against Colorado. Did pretty well off the bench. Front court, Jorgensen, run the middle. Jordan and I nearly stuffed by Felix. Popped over at the last moment. Back towards the net was an eye. Left side, Namo work it off the block and out. Jessica Namo's third kill. Felix nearly got a stuff. He's picked up on it, and Namo ends up getting the kill. 7-4 UCLA. The Bruins are on a run of 7-2. Floating serve long by the Bruins, and Utah back within a deuce, and they'll get service here. In for the Utes, Carly Truman. For the first time, 6'1" sophomore hitter from Tucson, Arizona. Anai serving, little jump. Taken by Drolson, front court Muno, slide right Felix, tipped over the wall, but ready for it. The Utah libero. Bruins have it near side. Jessica Namo, sharp angle and a kill. Jessica Namo, fourth kill with a block in the early going. She'll sit. Anderson back on with Rachel Inouye. Drolson also to the bench, and Rachel Inouye off a 4-ace night will be serving. Bruins had a season best 8 aces on Wednesday. And what a show it was from behind the service line. Inside of 10. Shot not yet by Utah. Anderson over the wall. Overpass by the Utes up front by Truman. Cross court. Felix slide right. She's got it. Claire Felix. 9-5 UCLA. Rachel Inouye still serving. Bruins with 9 of the last 12 points. Biggest lead of the night right now with 4. Jorgensen behind the 10-foot line. Set Truman trying to go over the wall, but right there to bump it up is Rogers. Muno, left side Anderson off the wall and good. Jordan Anderson. 10-5 Bruins on Jordan's first kill of the night, and Beth Lanier needs a timeout for Utah. Biggest lead of the night for the Bruins, 10-5. You are watching and tuned in to UCLA Volleyball, UCLABruins.com. Back in Pauley Pavilion, UCLA 10, Utah 5. Biggest lead of the night for UCLA. The first 2 points tonight went Utah's way, but 10 of the last 13 going the Bruins' way, and Utah has had to use a timeout. 4 for an errorless 7 for Jessica Namo. She has been incredible the last couple of matches and apparently not slowing down. 4 for an errorless 7, 571. The Bruins are 533 right now. 9 for 15 with 1 error. Utah's 154, 3 for 13 with an error. Nobody with more than 1 kill thus far for Utah. Bruins had the lone block thus far. 8 assists so far for Zana Muno. Utah's got it out of timeout. Jorgensen left side. Carly Truman off 2 and covered by Kyra Rogers. Another chance for the Bruins to go up 6. Jordan Anderson cross court and off of Truman and good. Sharp angle by the Bruins there. 11-5 UCLA. Second kill for Jordan on her 3rd swing. 4 digs for Zana Muno as well. That is a match high right now, coming off her 5th straight double-double. Utah's in the net there. Point Bruins, 12-5 UCLA. 12-3 run. And there's an errant pass off the bench, Eliza Katoa, and an ace serve for Rachel Inouye. She had 4 of them on Wednesday. There's her 5th for the week. And her team high 19th ace for the year, Rachel Inouye. Left side, Truman takes a swing over the block and good. Carly Truman gets her first kill, 13-6 UCLA after they had their biggest lead of 8. Bruins with 93 aces as a team this year. They've given up 75, but that stat has been incredible for the Bruins. Hitting here for Jordan Anderson on the left side. Back-to-back Utah points. 6-point UCLA lead, 13-7. Serving is Megan Shagro, 5'8" freshman libero from Temecula. Jump serve goes to Rachel Inouye in the back. Muno will run it down. Left side, Anderson off the block and good. Jordan Anderson, 3rd kill. And the Bruins so far doubling up on Utah, 14-7. And Claire Felix will serve. Got her first collegiate ace on Wednesday. It was that good for the Bruins. Everything was working Wednesday. In the middle, a swing. Ball dug in the back, left side, cross court. Beautiful dig by Felix from Truman's ball. Jordan Anderson off a touch and covered by Megan Shagro. Utah has it. Truman off 2, covered by Rogers. Bruins on the move. Muno to Anderson. Good. Left side, Jordan Anderson from Zana Muno. 15-7 UCLA. One of our longer points so far tonight. Claire Felix still serving. Felix serving Shagro, front row Jorgensen. Run it quickly in the middle of Berkeley Oblad. 6'4" middle. 15-8 Bruins. UCLA dropped the first set to this team. First time around on October the 9th in Salt Lake City, but did not have a problem after that, winning it in 4. Bruins had an 8-match winning streak, and now they've won 9 out of 10. Service comes up short for the Utes, 16-8 Bruins. Zana Muno to serve. 5 straight double-doubles. From the far corner, near it, ball down the middle to Adora Inai. Left side swing for Utah's Emma Kurst. That ball's picked up. Kyra Rogers in transition will score. Rogers went without a kill on Wednesday, gets one there. That'll actually be Kyra's first kill of the week. Make it her 2nd, actually, with 4 digs. 17-8 UCLA. Front court, back set from Kendall Segan. Put on the money there to Carly Truman, who puts it down. Truman to the bench, and serving Tess Sutton. UCLA 17, Utah 9 here in the opening frame in Westwood. Sutton, jump serve, down the middle it goes to Formico. Muno pops it up and tipped over by Frager in the middle. Segan left side to Anai, cross court, dug by Formico, however. Pass goes wide, so no dig, and Jordan Anai instead gets the kill. 17-10. Ball served to Rachel Illinois, front court Muno, left pin Kyra Rogers. Utah on the net. And the Bruins are up 18-10. So Namo back in there with Carly Drolson. Illinois and Anderson out, 18-10 UCLA. Carly Drolson to serve. This was the first rotation that got things going for UCLA. A big run when the Utes got the first two. Drolson and got the Bruins on a roll. UCLA would go on a run of 12-3. Service error there, 18-11 UCLA. Drolson front court to Muno, left side Namo, denied. Utah nearly got a block out of it. Namo gets it back, shoot for the far corner. Flag goes up, and that one is spiked long by Jessica Namo. Rare hitting error in these last few matches for Jessica Namo. 18-12, service error by Berkeley Oblad of Utah. 19-12 UCLA, getting closer to that first set. Claire Felix back to the front row, and Taylor Formico, blue libero jersey, serving. Anai front court. Run it to Brenna DeYoung, can't get it down, left side, and again, Jessica Namo looking for that far corner. Flag goes up, back-to-back hitting errors for Namo. 19-13 Bruins, still up 6, looking good. And Jessie Jorgensen to serve. Jorgensen coming up to the back line, down the middle to Carly Drolson. Muno, back set Rogers. Little off balance shot, cross court, Doug Jorgensen near the 10-foot line, and Nye inside of 10. She looks for the back line, does not get it. It's long, 20-13. Rogers, a floating serve to Tess Sutton in the back. Left side run, and I again off 2, picked up by Kyra Rogers. Muno, near side, Namo, blocked. So Utah finally gets a block, and Namo has had 3 hitting errors in recent points. Carly Truman back to the front, and Adora Anai back to serve. Little jump, ball down the middle to Drolson. Front row Muno, slide Felix over the wall, picked up by Megan Chagreau. Run the middle, but UCLA gets a block. Jessica Namo and Claire Felix. 21-14 UCLA. Jordan Anderson back in there, and Rachel Illinois to serve. 18 aces on the year to lead the Bruins. Rachel Illinois puts it in play to Adora Anai. Back set, leaning in is Eliza Katoa. Off the block and into the antenna. Point Utah. Bruins doing a nice job though with the side out game ever since they went up by 8. Haven't lost much from it. 21-15 UCLA, 4 points from cashing in the first set. Floating serve taken by Formico on her knees at the 10-foot line. Anderson, a hard swing, covered nicely on the return by Claire Felix. Left side, Anderson off 2, popped up Truman, far sideline. High in the sky from Chagreau and back over by Truman. Bruins have it. Muno, 2-ball, good. Off the hands of Megan Chagreau. Zana Muno does it well. Give her the kill. 22-15 Bruins, and Claire Felix to serve. Middle of the baseline, little jump, ball taken an eye, bump it front row, get it to Jorgensen, quick middle assist for her, and they get it to Berkeley Oblad for the kill. 22-16. Emma Kirst back in for the Utes. Got the start tonight, redshirt freshman from Las Vegas, front row, and back to serve is Kendall Segan. Segan puts it in play for Rachel Inouye. Muno near pin. Anderson off 2. Gathered up by Chagreau and popped over on 2. Joust picked up by the Utes up front by Kirst. In the middle off 2 is Oblad, but the Bruins pick up on a back set. Shot of about 15 by Kyra Rogers. Not yet. That's an overpass. Muno back to Rogers from about 12. Off 2 and good. Kyra Rogers. Good job on the Bruins. Staying in that point. And the Utes will burn their second and final timeout. 23-16. The Bruins are 2 points from the first set. Continuing to look solid. Winners of 9 of 10. A win tonight. Third place all by themselves. Should be a very fascinating home stretch. UCLA has to head to the Arizona schools. Got to head to second-ranked USC on November the 25th. Both Arizona schools right now in the top 20. Seemingly never an easy road trip there. And then to close it out here against Stanford on November 27th. And all that, of course, following next week's 2 home matches with Oregon and Oregon State. Next week, we go Thursday night against the Ducks, 8 o'clock. And then Sunday morning against the Beavers. We'll have the Thursday night match for you against the Ducks right here in Pauley Pavilion. We'll go on the air that night at 7:50 local time for an 8 o'clock start right here on UCLABruins.com. Thursday, November 12th against Oregon. And the Bruins had no problem against Oregon in Eugene. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was a tight match, tight 4-setter, beg your pardon. October 23rd, UCLA actually had to win 2 extra point sets after it was 1 set apiece to win that in 4. So the Bruins were contested that night in Eugene, part of that 8-match winning streak. 23-16 UCLA, Inouye from 11 down the middle, picked up by Formico. Jenny Frager, ball dug by Chagreau. Left side swing by Utah's Emma Kirst. Can't get it down. Left side Jordan Anderson off the tape. Dug from 10 by Kirst. Segan set Kirst off 2. Picked up on her right knee by Rachel Inouye. Anderson off the wall and good. 24-16 UCLA, and we have arrived at our first set point. Floating serve taken by Chagreau behind the 10-foot line. Back set off a touch Truman, saved by Rogers. Kyra will take a swing off 2, and it's covered by Inouye. Utes on the move. Back set. Carly Trollman off 2. And picked up by Rogers. Utah's got it back. Bump it up. Truman over the wall. And picked up by Formico. 2-ball try. Utah will bump it over. UCLA's got it. Muno near side. Anderson for the set. Got it. One of our harder hits in the first frame. Jordan Anderson terminates set number 1. No problem at all for the Bruins. 25-16. Lost the first 2 points. Went on that 12-3 run. Biggest lead at the time was 8, 13-5, but this turns out to be the biggest lead of the night for UCLA, 25-16. Take a timeout for about 90 seconds, come back, get you ready for set number 2. UCLA and Utah tonight in Pauley Pavilion. Bruins 1-0. UCLABruins.com. Now the Bruins looking really good again in set one tonight, 25-16 over Utah to lead 1-0. Darren Preston with you. Second match of a four-match home swing for the Bruin women's volleyball team, ranked 9th in the country this week and playing great. Bruins hit 310 to Utah's 167. Bruins were 18 of 42, 5 errors. 6 for 13 with 1 error. Jordan Anderson getting a start tonight, hitting 385 in the first frame. Kyra Rogers turned out to be 4 for an errorless 7. Did not get a kill on Wednesday, but solid numbers in set one tonight. Also had 8 digs in the first set, Kyra Rogers, and that was a match high. Jessica Namo was 4 for an errorless 7, but now she's 4 for 11 with 3 errors, 091. Again, the Bruins at 310. 16 assists for Zana Muno. 8 digs for Kyra Rogers. UCLA 2-1 on block. Claire Felix had a block solo in that first set. Utah 9 for 36, 3 errors, 167. Berkeley Oblad was 3 for an errorless 5 in the middle. Carly Truman on the outside, 2 for an errorless 10. Adora Anai 2 for 13 with 2 errors. Utah 167, 5 assists for Kendall Segan, 4 assists for Jesse Jorgensen, part of a 6-2 offense. That's pretty common now. Seemingly no aces, 2 errors. 4 digs for Megan Chagreau to lead their team. Utah siding out 45% of the time to the Bruins 70%. Great number. Utah's got it on receive to start set 2. Adora Anai off a touch on one knee. Carly Drolson in the back row picks it up. Left side, Jessica Namo flat out. Beautiful dig by Tess Sutton in the back row. Adora Anai swings into the net. That goes, putting herself in the negative numbers on offense. And the Bruins strike first in set number 2. There was just 1 tie and 1 lead change in the first set. The tie was very early on at 2-2. Floating serve near sideline to Anai, shaky pass. Segan has to run it over. A little tip by Adora Anai, and that's going to go down. Bruin coaching staff not going to like it. It was a shaky pass initially by Anai. Segan had to go up to the scorer's table here to track it down, and Adora Anai, not a solid hit, but it ends up falling, and there's a service ace. Formico can't get the pass going. Ace serve for Berkeley Oblad of Utah. That'll be the first ace tonight for Utah. Both teams now with 1 ace and 2 errors. 2-1 Utah, set 2. Front court, Zanamuno. Left side, Jessica Namo. About a 7-footer over the wall. That's good. Namo had 3 straight hitting errors after starting 4 for 7. So she scores there for her 5th kill. Formico to serve. Jump serve near sideline to Adora Anai. This time the pass is on target. Adora gets the pass, or the setback, I should say, and this time does not get the hit to go down. It goes into the antenna. Somehow got the other one to go down that was out of system, but couldn't get the kill there. 3-2 UCLA. They go right back to Anai. Popped up beautifully by Zanamuno. Left side, Namo over the wall and covered by Kendall Segan. Left side, Adora Anai off 2. One-handed up by Muno. Played off the net nicely by Felix, and Namo sends it over. Utes have it. And they get back to running their offense. And Brenna DeYoung puts it down. 3 apiece. Substitution for Utah, Eliza Katoa, another outside hitter, 5'10" sophomore from Layton, Utah. Jesse Jorgensen to serve for Utah. We're tied at 3, set 2. Bruins easily won the first set. Left side, Jessica Namo cross court and gets it inside that back line. Kyra Rogers the serve. Rogers, little jump taken by Katoa, near pin, and a hard swing for Adora Anai. 4 apiece, point for point in the early going of set 2. Bruins 25-16 in the first. There was one Pac-12 match that started before us tonight. Get you an update on what we can after set 2. Back set, right side off a touch, and down for Eliza Katoa. Last we saw, Arizona had a 2-1 lead in Tucson tonight over Washington State. 8 o'clock start for Colorado and USC. Arizona State is playing Washington tonight. Back set, Claire Felix. Didn't read it well, just had to send it over. 2 feet from the net. Utah takes a swing, and that's hit long. Point Bruins. A couple other things going on tonight here at UCLA. Women's soccer. Victory bell on the line. Across the way, UCLA and USC. And the men's water polo team, perfect 23-0, hosting UC Santa Barbara. Get you all those updates. Katoa, a little soft touch off the block. Point Utah, and back to serve Megan Chagreau. Utah retakes the lead, 6-5 in set 2. Final score from Tucson, 19th ranked Arizona, 3-1 over Washington State. Front court, Zanamuno, left pin, Jordan Anderson, cross court. Beautiful up by Chagreau. Practically off the floor, off the wall, Truman, but picked up on the cover by Noy. Back line, Anderson swings. And the dig effort going wide, so give Anderson the kill. Tied at 6. Great defensive efforts on that point, either side. 6-6. Tied throughout here in set 2. Claire Felix, little jump, floating serve to Chagreau, bump it. Front court to Jorgensen. And how about a block by Jenny Frager? Gets Berkeley Oblad. Bruin block leader. Came in about a block and a quarter a set. Gets one there to put the Bruins on top, 7-6 for a lead change. Front court, on her knees, Jorgensen will set the near pin. Truman, ball Doug Rogers. Muno underneath, feeds Anderson, can't get it down. Back set, right side. And Katoa will work it off the wall. Eliza Katoa off the bench. 7-7. Back to serve for the Utes is Kendall Segan. 5'9" senior setter from Orange, California, Santa Margarita Catholic product, and one of 7 Utah players in their history to surpass 2,200 career kills. Left side cross court, Jordan Anderson, ball picked up near sideline. Carly Truman nearly got it down. Doug Formico, Anderson over the wall. Anai reaching out for the save. Near side, Truman. Doug beautifully off the floor. Rachel Inouye, left side, Anderson off the wall, covered by Anai. Utes have it. Left pin, Truman doesn't clear. Rachel Inouye, another incredible defensive effort in the back row. Wow, has she been good this year. 8-7 UCLA. Zanamuno, starting setter again tonight, and she puts it in play. Left side, a swing for number 6, Emma Kerr. She is blocked. Jenny Frager again in on it, 9-7 UCLA. This is a 4-1 Bruin run. And Muno will serve near a corner to Anai. Front court, run Kendall Segan to number 12, Berkeley Oblad, roofed. Jenny Frager, 10-7 Bruins. 5-1 run. Muno still serves. Ball down the middle. Front court it goes. Right side coming our way. Truman hits it wide. Point Bruins. Utah might need a timeout here. Bruins 11-7, and the Utes will call one. Utah had a 6-5 lead. UCLA with 6 of the last 7 to go up 11-7 in the second set. Bruins easily in the first, 25-16 on UCLABruins.com. Now Utah forced to take another timeout as UCLA is up 11-7 in set number 2, leading 1-0. Darren Preston with you. Bruins on a 6-1 run. 7 kills for Jordan Anderson. 3 kills away from her 22nd double-digit effort. As a Bruin, hitting .316 tonight. Rogers still with 4 kills. Jessica Namo up to 6 kills, 188. And 4 kills apiece for Adora Anai and Eliza Katoa off the bench. An errorless 5 swings for 800. And how about an ace serve out of the timeout, off the tape and down by Zana Muno. Bruins with 2 aces and 2 errors tonight. Little tape action on that one by Zana. This one goes into the net. And Tess Sutton back in for Utah for Truman, and Sutton will serve. Formico front court, Muno left pin, Rogers leans in, winds up, all dug out by Tess Sutton in the back row. An eye off 2, covered by Muno. Bruins have it. Formico bump it up to Anderson, and Toole the block. Jordan Anderson, 8th kill. As for Zana Muno, by the way, her 11th ace as a Bruin. It's very dominant in the serve-receive game. Really not only just this week, but within winning 9 out of these last 10 matches. In the middle, a swing by Berkeley Oblad and a score after a couple of touches by the Bruins. Couldn't bring it back. Oblad will serve. 13-9 UCLA in the second set. Oblad, flat serve to the back for Carly Drosen. Left side, Jessica Namo. She's blocked. Utah block. That's the Young. Kirst might get an assist there. 13-10 UCLA. And Oblad to serve for the Utah Utes. In the middle, Jenny Frager takes a swing. Ball picked up by Kendall Segan. A swing. Ball picked up by Formico. Swing by Oblad. Left side, Namo takes a hack at it. Can't get it down. Oblad will score off the hands of Zana Muno near sideline. Oblad scores. Down to a 2-point game. 13-11 Bruins. It was 11-7 UCLA at the timeout. Front court, Muno. Back set, Kyra Rogers through the block. They had their hands up, Utah did. The Young was up there with a nigh. And Rogers winds up and puts it down. So that'll make Kyra 5 for an errorless 8 tonight. Did not have a kill Wednesday on 9 swings. Left side, Namo from about 7 feet cross court. That is picked up by Shagru, and the Utah Utes will bump it over from about 20 feet. Back set, Kyra Rogers off a touch, and Nye back towards the net, sends it over, but right there, unless the Bruins were in the net. Yeah, Claire Felix was in the net. Had the overpass kill, but I think she knew that she was in the net, and Utah will bring it back to within 2. 12 serving 14. Jesse Jorgensen to serve. Jorgensen serving Drolson back row. Left pin, Namo cross court. Picked up practically off the floor by Shagro. Left side, Mikadadora and I. Cross court dug by Formico. Namo goes for it down the line and scores. Beautiful shot right down the line. 15-12 UCLA. Kyra Rogers to serve. Ball down the middle to Katoa, front court, near pin, Anai off 2, picked up back line by Drolson. Left side, Namo, gonna be blocked. The Young up there with Katoa, who has played very well off the bench. Truman back to the front for the Utes. 15-13 Bruins, set 2, UCLA in the first, 25-16. And Adora Anai to serve. Front court, Muno, left side it goes to Namo, cross court. Sharp shot on the angle by Jessica Namo. 16-13 Bruins. That'll give Namo her 8th kill. Ten digs, by the way, now for Kyra Rogers. Near pin goes to Truman, picked up by Formico, sent back over by Muno to the back right side. Katoa takes a swing, picked up easily by Formico behind the central line. Cross court, Jordan Anderson swings and scores. Her 9th put away. 17-13 UCLA. Rachel Inouye serves the 10-foot line. Near pin, off a touch, Truman, but it's covered by Kyra Rogers. Left side Anderson. The Young bump it over. She turns around up front. Left side Anderson to go to double digits. Cross court, it is wide. 17-14. So a rare miss tonight for Anderson. I believe that would be just her 2nd hitting error tonight. She had one hitting error in the first set. Front court, Muno, left side. They go right back to Anderson. Picked up beautifully in the back by Utah's Adora Nye. Muno trying to work it off the block off 2. Can't. Picked up by Chagro. A swing by Truman. Denied. Utah running again. Truman from about 5. Cross court. Doug Formico. Left side Anderson. Cross court. And there it is. Another double-digit night for number 2 in white, Jordan Anderson. Timeout Utah, their 2nd and final timeout. Again, they had to use both of their timeouts in the set. So Jordan Anderson, all but 2 matches as a Bruin have gone to double-figure kills. She has her 10th tonight, and the Bruins are up 18-14 in set 2. Threatening to go up a couple of sets on UCLABruins.com. Now the Bruins getting back-to-back points to force Utah into its 2nd and final timeout of the set. The Utes are hitting zeros in this set and hitting 0.86 for the match. They were held to under 100 in Salt Lake City when the Bruins won it in 4 nearly a month ago. UCLA hitting 247 for the match, 161 for the set. And Jordan Anderson, a match high, 10 kills at 320. 22 double-digit kill efforts. First year as a Bruin. Jordan Anderson transferred from West Virginia, and has she been good? Jessica Namo, 8 kills, 130. Kyra Rogers, 5 for an errorless 10 with 12 digs. Ace serve. The Bruins continue to be fantastic behind the service line. This one is Claire Felix. Got her first collegiate ace on Wednesday. Gets another one tonight. Bruins 3 aces and 3 errors. Utes 1 ace and 2 errors. Near pin, Truman off of Inouye. Bruins are in the net. 19-15 UCLA in the 2nd set. Bruins 5-3 on blocking. Frager with 4 blocks, 2 solo. And Berkeley Oblatt for Utah, 5 kills, 300. Eliza Katoa off the bench, 4 for an errorless 6. Bruins have it. Muno in the middle to Frager off a touch and covered by Chagro, the Utah libero. Bruins turning around up front, kind of lost it there. And Utah scores, brings it back to 3. 19-16 UCLA. Kendall Segan serves for the Utes. Down the middle to Rachel Inouye. Muno, left side Anderson. Flag goes up. And this hits that one long. Anderson's third hitting error on her 26th swing tonight. 19-17 UCLA. Short serve taken by Formico. Landed awkwardly there inside of 10. Anderson pushed one over, cross court, picked up by Truman. Anaya swing. Volleyball around a couple times. Free ball going up by Rogers. Utah again. Anaya leans in. A near solo by Frager, but it's picked up. Segan to Truman. Can't get it down. Doug Inouye. 2-ball Muno. That's dug by Chagro on one knee inside of 10. Anaya over the wall. Picked up by Muno. And a little overpass and knocking it down will be Berkeley Oblad, as close as Utah has been in a very long time. 19-18 UCLA. Front court off the tape on the serve. Left side Anderson off two and down. That was as close as Utah was since 7-6 UCLA. Now the Bruins lead 20-18. And Zana Muno to serve. Ball taken by Anai. Back set Truman off two. Picked up by Rachel Inouye. Left side Anderson from about 5 off two and good. Jordan Anderson, 21-18, her 12th kill. Got the start tonight, came off the bench for 10 kills on Wednesday night. And Zana Muno from the near corner, left to right still serving. 21-18, near side, off a touch and down. Emma Kirst, 21-19 Bruins. Sutton from the middle of the baseline. Ball taken by Rachel Inouye. Back set it goes. Anderson, not yet. Picked up by Tess Sutton. Left side off the tape from Anai. Dug by Muno. Left side Rogers off two. One-handed up by Anai. Over the wall goes Kirst and scores. Light attack. Over the wall goes Emma Kirst. Good for the kill. 21-20 UCLA. Set two. Still very much alive. Tess Sutton, flat serve down the middle to Rachel Inouye. Good pass to Muno. Get it to Frager, who will score off the touch and good. Jenny Frager. Just her third kill. But they have fed her 8 times. Bruins up 2. Drolson serves. Ball down the middle, might be an ace. Well played, just barely, by Tess Sutton. In the middle, Frager got it. Back-to-back kills. Carly Drolson putting the Utah passing in disarray, and Frager knocks it down. Back-to-back points for her. Bruins are 2 points away from going up 2 sets. Front court near side, Adora Nye is roofed. Kyra Rogers and Jenny Frager, right side. Bruins stepping up here once this set got into the 20s. 3 in a row for UCLA. Utah has long since been out of timeouts. 24-20 UCLA. Drolson, floating serve. Ball taken by Chagro. Back set. They go Oblad. And how about a block solo for Jessica Namo? Wow, did the Bruins play well in that set, and especially once it got into the 20s. Utah came back and pulled it to within 1 several times, most recently 21-20, but the Bruins closed with the final 4 points. Jenny Frager back-to-back points in the middle, and how about a couple of blocks in succession, 1 on either pin. Namo ends it with what should have gone down as a solo. And UCLA has a 2-0 lead over Utah. 25-16 and 25-20, leading 2-0. We'll step aside for about 3 minutes, come back with some updated numbers and maybe an out-of-town scoreboard. UCLA 2-0 over Utah on UCLABruins.com. sets to none over Utah, coming off back-to-back wins at home against the Oregon schools. UCLA has won 9 out of 10. Looking at some numbers here, Jordan Anderson, another double-digit night. She has been in double digits in every match but 2 in her first year as a Bruin. She's 12 for 30 tonight with 3 errors. That's 300. Solid number again for Jordan Anderson. How about Kyra Rogers? 5 for an errorless 11. Getting another start tonight. She started the Colorado match as well and served 2 aces that night. Tonight she's doing it more offensively. 5 for an errorless 11, 455, and doing it on defense. 12 digs, and that's a match high, along with 2 block assists for Kyra Rogers, the freshman. Jenny Frager getting 10 sets tonight, putting it away 4 times with 1 error. That's 300, along with a match high 5 blocks. Claire Felix, not really the numbers tonight on offense as she has pretty much had all year, but she's only been set 4 times on the slide. She does have 1 kill. She does have a block solo, 2 digs, and her second collegiate ace. She had her first career ace on Wednesday against the Buffaloes. Jessica Namo, 8 for 23 with 5 hitting errors. That's 130. She also has 2 blocks tonight. 28 assists for Zana Muno, 10 digs to go along with that, and that means 6 consecutive double-doubles for the Bruins setter, Zana Muno. She's been in there ever since the Bruins were at Oregon when Ryan Chandler hurt herself in the first set. And keep in mind, the Bruins are minus Ryan Chandler tonight, and I don't believe Riley Bushler is available either. She was in street clothes on Wednesday. And as I look to my right, I don't see Riley in uniform, so I got to assume she's in street clothes again tonight, but minus those 2 players, and UCLA still look pretty good, winning the block 7-3 tonight, and out hitting Utah 253 to 108, siding out. The Bruins are 64% of the time tonight, and that's very good. Utah 46%. And they have been set by Kendall Segan and Jesse Jorgensen, 12 and 9 assists respectively. Berkeley Oblad, their middle hitter, is their leading hitter in kills with 6. She's 6 for 12 with 3 errors, 250. And then Adora Anai, Eliza Katoa, and Carly Truman all have 4 kills. Katoa has been the most efficient, 4 for an errorless 6, 667. Adora is hitting minus 067. She does have a team high 11 digs. Megan Chagro, the libero, has 10 digs. They have 3 blocks, a solo, and 2 assists from Brenna DeYoung. 7 ties, 4 lead changes in that set. It was a much tighter set than the first one. 8 ties, 5 lead changes all around tonight. And again, UCLA up 2 sets to none over Utah, 25-16 and 25-20. Out of town scoreboard, the only thing we can report again is Arizona in 4 sets tonight in Tucson over Washington State. Colorado USC just getting started in a few minutes from the Galen Center. Arizona State playing Washington tonight. Stanford in 3 sets last night over Oregon to get back into a 3rd place tie with the Bruins. Stanford and Oregon State on Sunday morning. Utah will head over to USC after this one. In men's water polo tonight, the Bruins are up 7-3 over UCSB after 3 quarters. UCLA men's water polo team #1 in the nation. They are undefeated at 23-0, the reigning national champions. Also keep in mind the NCAA tournament this year will be out at Speaker Aquatic Center December 5th and 6th. So hopefully the Bruins can bring it home again in their own pool this time. Had to do it in La Jolla last year. .1:30 kickoff tomorrow in Corvallis, UCLA and Oregon State in college football. Take a timeout. briefly. Come back for the third set. UCLA and Utah. Bruins 2-0 over the Utes. UCLABruins.com. All right, set 3 moments away. UCLA 2-0. They have won all 5 sets this week to begin the homestand, which is a 4-match season-long homestand. Oregon School's here next week. Oregon Thursday, Oregon State Sunday. Then on the road for 3 and then end it in the regular season here on the 27th against Stanford. First server of set 3 is Tess Sutton for Utah. Bruins have it. Run in the middle to Frager off a touch and picked up left side Adora Nye over the wall. And picked up back line by Rachel Inouye. Rogers cross court, a sharp swing, but the flag goes up. And that'll be the first hitting error tonight by the freshman, Kyra Rogers. Rogers now 5 for 12 with 1 error tonight. Zana Muno near pin. They go right back to Rogers, but this one is dug. Tess Sutton. Anai bump it up near the net and down the middle from Jess Jorgensen, the setter. Rogers awkwardly denied. Bruins having a hard time early to getting the ball down here off the wall. One-handed up by Katoa. Across the way, Anai. Bruins trying to play it off the net. And Adora Nye will get the kill. The Bruins could not send it over. Tried to play it off the net a couple of times, didn't work. First 2 to the Utes, just like set 1. And Inouye front row. Muno run the middle to Jenny Frager. She'll put it away. First Bruin point of set 3. Namo to the front, and Carly Drolson also wins. She'll serve. Front court, left side, Anai from about 5 feet over the wall and just out of reach of Muno's dig effort. 3-1 Utah. Berkeley Oblad serving for the Utes. Floating serve to the back, probably would have gone out. Taken by Drolson. High up the wall, Namo reaching out. Oblad back row. Left side, Nye. She scores. Utah scrambling in the early moments of set 3, and they have won 4 of the first 5. Floating serve long by Oblad, 4-2. Ball served in the net on the Bruins side. Utah 5-2. Update from Tempe. Washington 2-0 over Arizona State. And if there is one team, if you were to ask me who the one team is at which UCLA is not playing better than, I would answer Washington. Boy, the Huskies have a fantastic volleyball team. Left side cross court, Anai. Ball picked up near sideline. Jessica Namo swings off the wall and good. 5-3 Utah here in set 3. Rogers down the middle on the serve to Sutton. Left side, Anai. Cross court, sharp angle softly. That's good. 6-3 Utes. Washington wins tonight, and apparently they will. They'll go to 11-2 in the conference, 21-2 overall. They go to Arizona Sunday, and for the moment, they'll be a half a match out of first place. Over the wall, Claire Felix picked up, though, by Chagreau. Bruins slide play. Felix again picked up by Anai in the back. Adora back into the play for the kill attempt over the wall, dug by Namo. And get it to Claire Felix, who scores. Bruins within 2, early set 3, up 2-0 in the match. Rachel Inouye from the middle of the baseline, off the tape and taken by Anai. From 11, Truman, cross court, Doug Formico. Bruins have it. Anderson off the wall, not going to get the kill. Covered by Anai, but the Bruins get a block up. Muno and Felix, right side. UCLA up to 8 blocks tonight. 8-3 on team blocking and within 1 on the scoreboard. Sharp angle for Truman, lightly and mishits. It is wide. The Bruins have tied it 6-6. Down 4-1 and 5-2 out of the gate here in set 3. Back set. Katoa gets up there. That's dug by Inouye. Looking for the back row. The Bruins are dug by Anai. Katoa up there again. Dug by Rogers. Out of her mind on defense tonight. Utah's got it. Anai from about 11, softly off the tape, picked up by Anderson. Jordan from 8 off the tape, picked up by Jorgensen. Utah's got it. Left side, Truman off 2, nearly stuffed, scrambling. The Utes are free ball. Given up by Katoa. Near side, Anderson, a swing, blocked. Well, that was a long point that certainly could have gone either way, and the Utah block gets up. Katoa up there with DeYoung. Brenna DeYoung with that block, give her 4 on the night, and Utah takes the lead 7-6 in set 3. Shagro off the tape and trickles in there for the ace. Drops just inside of 10. Muno was up. Nothing the Bruins could do about that one. 8-6 Utah. Second ace tonight for the Utes. Shagro. Ball taken by Inouye, punched over on 2 by Muno. Back set, Adora Anai gets up there in a sharp cross-court swing. Katoa. Eliza Katoa, 5th kill off the bench tonight. 2 blocks and a dig. Shagro down the middle on the serve. Muno, left pin, it goes to Anderson. Eats up Jorgensen near sideline. Jordan Anderson. (9-7) Utah here in the third. Felix serving down the middle. Back set off the wall. Katoa scores. Utah by 3. Never more than that in the match. And they've had 3 leads of 3 here in this third set. Near side, Rachel Inouye on 1 knee. Muno set Anderson looking short corner cross court. Ball read by Truman. Swing by Anai, can't get it down. Muno to Frager, looking for the back. Picked up. And over the wall goes Kirst. Can't get it down. Near pin Anderson. Blocked. Kirst up there with Berkeley Oblad. Utah's got its biggest lead of the night of 4, 11-7. Utes winning some transition points. All areas of the floor. Kendall Segan puts it in play. Taken by Inouye, get it to Anderson. Blocked again. Lightly, and Mike Seeley will have to use his first time out of the night. Went right into the block there, and Utah has a match-high lead of 5. I should say a team-high lead tonight of 5. 12-7 Utah in set 3. The Bruins are up 2-0 on UCLABruins.com. Utah 12, UCLA 7. Michael Seeley had to call his first time out of the night. See how the Bruins respond. The Utes have won the last 3 points. Kendall Segan serving. And a short serve, ball taken by Frager. Muno run Anderson right back to her after a couple of hitting errors in that run, and she gets that back line. 12-8 Utes. Still plenty of time, obviously, here in set 3 to get another straight set win, perhaps, for the Bruins. Gonna have to come back a little bit in this one. Singing left side, cursed over the wall, picked up by Zana Muno, far sideline. Anderson looking short corner. What a beautiful shot. Jordan Anderson had the sense to look at that short corner. Very tight window. Such a smart shot. Cross court on the angle and gets it to drop in there. 12-9 front court. Segan punch it up, and Truman can't get it. Can't get anything on it. Had to hit awkwardly. The set clearly behind her, and Truman was caught awkwardly in the air. 12-10, and now Utah has to call a timeout. So the Bruins respond out of their first time out of the night to score the next 3 and pull it to within 2. 12-10 Utah, set 3. Bruins up a couple of sets on UCLABruins.com. All right, Bruins on a little 3-0 mini run, forcing Utah into its first time out of the set, each team with 1 left. Utah 12, UCLA 10, set 3. Bruins won the first 2 sets comfortably, more so in the first and the second. 25-16, 25-20, and now 12-10 Utes. The Bruins are 215 overall, about 100 points better than Utah overall tonight, although UCLA just 083 in the set. Front court Segan, bump up and over set to Berkeley Oblad on the near pin. So couldn't get a swing on it, and the Bruins have won 4 points in a row. Zana Muno still serving from the far corner. Floating serve to an eye, front court, back set. This one, Oblad, soloed by Jordan Anderson. First block of the night. It is a solo for Jordan Anderson, and the 9th for the Bruins. 12-12, 5 in a row for UCLA. Looking to take a lead. Aaron pass off the serve. A knife from 10 down the middle, dug by Formico. Chance to lead it. Near side Anderson. Nearly stuffed. Read beautifully in return by Formico. On the pickup. Cross court Anderson. Dug by Chagreau. A swing by Truman and work it off the wall. Great point for both teams. 13-12 Utah after the Bruins had rolled off 5 consecutive points. Tess Sutton to serve. Little jump serve for Sutton. Ball taken by Rachel Inouye. Front court Muno. Back set Anderson. Swings and that goes into the net. Jordan's had a few hitting errors in the 3rd set, but did have a wonderful stretch to help the Bruins tie it at 12. 5 straight points, and Jordan had her hand on, I think, maybe all of those points. Right side Anderson over the wall. An overpass by Chagreau. Muno near pin. Rogers denied up front. Utah will run it. Left side Inouye. Off a touch and down. So Utah's back up 3. Wow, this is quite the roller coaster of a 3rd set. 15-12 Utah with 3 in a row of their own. Tess Sutton, ball taken by Inouye. Low set to Frager, swings, eats up Kendall Segan. Scrambling though, the Utah, and Sutton sends a circus shot back over Frager. Ball tipped and back over to the Bruins. Muno in the middle to Frager, looking far side, dug by the Utah libero, but they can't clear. Nice try by Chagreau, but couldn't clear, and Frager ends up scoring 15-13. That was a wild point all the way around. Middle of the baseline, ball served to the far side for Inouye. Inouye will swing off two and gets it to go down. Utes by 3 again, 16-13. And for the first time tonight for Utah, Caroline Scipiora, 5'8", redshirt freshman, back row player from Folsom, California. Went to Vista del Lago High School. Scipiora, a little jump, slaps one from the far corner, taken by Formico. Muno on her knees, tight set to Jessica Namo, gonna be blocked. Well, Utah almost has its original lead back. They're up by 4, and they've won 5 of 6. The Bruins rolled off 5 in a row to tie at 12, and now it's Utah on the run. 5-1 run, 17-13. Formico, front court Muno, back set Rogers over the wall. Ball dug Scipiora, but Utah can't play it, so Kyra Rogers swings and scores, negate the dig effort. Bruins back within 3. That'll do it for the moment, at least, for Scipiora. Formico, short serve to the 10-foot line to Inouye. Right side swing, cursed over the wall, picked up by Drolson back line. Far set from Muno to Namo, can't get it down. Muno to Felix, got it on the block, Utah. Cursed up there. And Brenna DeYoung, who has had a nice blocking night. I believe the count is 6 blocks tonight for DeYoung. 18-14 Utah. Jorgensen to serve. Middle of the baseline, little jump, ball taken by Drolson. Formico chasing down the air and pass across the way, past the far corner, front court Jorgensen. Utah a chance to go up by 5 again. Ball popped up by Formico, reaching out, one-handed over the wall. Namo did not get a swing on it at all, though. Utah runs its offense. Inouye, ball picked up by Muno. Namo again, picked up by Sutton for Utah. Left side, Inouye's roof. Felix and Rogers. Bruins get their 10th block of the night. Nice time to get it. Otherwise, you have a 5-point deficit rather late. And the Bruins are back within 3. 18-15. Front court Jorgensen in the middle. Katoa trying to go over the wall. Bruins pick up on it. Utah's got it back in the middle. Run to Young. She scores. 19-15 Utah. Bruins are going to have to go on another run at some point, of course. They want to get out here with another straight set win. They've beaten Utah now 5 straight sets, going back to the 4-setter in Salt Lake City. Overpass off the serve taken by Truman. Truman will take a swing now. Bruins are in the net. Utah gets its 5-point lead back. Timeout UCLA, so back to square one. 20-15 Utah, set 3, UCLABruins.com. Well, third set, and we're right back pretty much where we were. Utah was up 12-7. The Bruins won 5 in a row, made it 12-12. And Utah now on an 8-3 run to take its 5-point lead again, 20-15. Bruins are going to have to go on another big run. Floating serve taken by Felix. They run left. Namo, cross court, Doug Anai, left side. Truman, ball picked up back line by Drolson. It's an overpass. Truman can't get it down. Picked up by Rogers. Namo looking near the corner. Picked up by Anai. Overpass, and Jessica Namo will just dump it down. Another point that could have gone either way. Bruins score out of the timeout. Anderson and Inouye, the duo, back in for Namo and Drolson. Inouye will serve. Inouye coming off a 4-ace night. She has 1 tonight. Bruins have 3 aces as a team tonight. In the middle, Katoa, ball picked up by Muno. Chance to win another one here. Anderson, one-handed out. Look out in front of us. Katoa in front of the table right here to bring it back in play. Muno near pin. Anderson, cross-court ball is up by Utah. Shagroa back over. And Anderson takes a swing, can't get it down again. Well, Utah really scrambling well in set 3. Anderson off a couple of hands and down. Boy, but the Utes are giving the Bruins all they want and then some here in set 3 with their scramble plays. And the Bruins have back-to-back points, withstanding it out of the timeout. 20-17 Utah. Rachel Inouye still serves. Soft serve behind the 10-foot line to Katoa, left side. Truman off the wall, covered. Bruins have it. Formico up. Anderson leans in and off the touch and good. 3 points in a row for UCLA. 20-18 Utah. Rachel Inouye still serving. Bruins have a run of 5-0 already in this set. What's been a roller coaster of a frame. Back set, Katoa, cross court, sharp angle. And Utah snaps the little 3-0 Bruin run. 21-18. Oblad back in. Megan Shugro to serve. Utah libero sends one far sideline and wide. Utah hasn't made many mistakes service-wise tonight, but they're there late in set 3, brings the Bruins to within 2. 19 serving 21 with Claire Felix putting it in play. To Anai, front court, back set. Katoa up there. Wow, has she been solid off the bench. Eliza Katoa is 8 for an errorless 11 off the bench. (22-19) Utah. Set 3. Rachel Inouye, front court, Muno. Left side, Anderson, that's good. Split the back row. Got it between Anai and Segan and over the wall. Still got to win service points here. We're into the 20s in set 3. 20 serving 22. Bruins have won 9 of 10 matches. Leading 2 sets again tonight. Front court Segan, back set slide to Oblad off the left hand of Rachel Inouye. 23-20 Utah. Do the Bruins have another run in them? Tess Sutton serving. 23-20 Utes. Inouye front court, Muno near pin, Anderson over the wall. It's picked up by Anai. Adora Anai over the wall, dug by Muno. Formico near side, Anderson looking near sideline. Curve it wide left. Tried to tool the block, missed it, everything. 24-20 Utah. They have 4 set points. Tess Sutton down the middle to Inouye. Front court Muno, run it to Frager, nearly stuffed. Picked up by Formico, looking far side. Anai there, but can't get the pass going. I wonder if that thing was going wide. Anderson will get the kill. Hard to tell sometimes across the court. 24-21 Utah. Now Carly Drolson and the Bruins are going to have to roll off 3 consecutive service wins. Drolson serves Shagro, front court, Segan, back set Oblad, popped up by Muno, Formico bump it up, Namo, near sideline, Doug tests Sutton, 2-ball, pancake by Muno. Looked like she got it, but they're gonna say the ball went down. From here, it looked like Muno got it up, but nobody's saying anything, so I guess the ball did drop. 25-21 Utah in the third. 2-1 Bruins. Back in a minute on UCLABruins.com. Now 2-1 now. UCLA on top of Utah. Darren Preston with you from Pauley Pavilion. Second match of a season-long 4-match home swing for the 9th-ranked UCLA women's volleyball team. First 2 sets fairly comfortably for the Bruins tonight. 25-16, 25-20. Set 2, a little bit in question. Utah had pulled it within 1 late, and the one constant thing tonight is the Utes have played better with every set. And they were able to win it in the third, withstand a couple of Bruin rallies, particularly a 5-0 run that made it 12-12, and another 3-0 run that brought the Bruins to within 2, 20-18. But Utah scrambled extremely well, did some other things, got some blocks up, got some good hitting at times when they needed it. Ended up hitting 233 in the set. And the Utes won it in the third, pushing it to a fourth, 25-21. 10 kills for Adora and Nye 067. Eliza Katoa has been fantastic for them off the bench. 8 for an airless 14, 571 with 2 blocks and a dig. Berkeley Oblad 7 kills at 200 with an ace and 2 blocks. Adora Nye has her 6th double-double out of her last 7 matches. 10 kills and 20 digs. The 20 digs would be a match high. Megan Shagro, their libero, 17 digs, 18 assists for Jorgensen, 16 for Segan. The 6-2 offense. Zana Muno, her 6th straight double-double, 38 assists, 16 digs. Jordan Anderson has 20 kills all of a sudden. All but 2 of her matches this year have gone double digits. 20 kills, 226 with a block solo and a dig. Jessica Namo, 10 kills at 125. Kyra Rogers and Jenny Frager are both 6 for 17 with 1 air, 294. Kyra with 14 digs. Jenny, I should say, with 5 blocks, 2 of them solo. Kyra's also got 3 blocks. UCLA 10-7 on blocking tonight, and a hitting advantage of 194 to 151. Neither overall very effective, but UCLA doing what it has to be doing to be up 2-1. The Bruin hitting since the first set has been below average. They were 310 in the first set, 195 in the second, 098 in the third, so that's been progressively getting worse. The Bruins have had to do other things. They do have the 3 aces and the 10 blocks tonight. And a 2-1 lead. Here we go. Utes first point, and Nye cross court, picked up by Jessica Namo. Get it to Muno, back to Namo, inside of 10. Dug by Nye. The Utes have been playing much better defense than what they started out against Jessica Namo. She has it left pin here. Whistle blows. Bruins are going to be whistled for a back row. No, they're going to be whistled for a spike into the antenna. 1-0 Utah, set 4. Ball served from Oblad and over past the Utah for back-to-back points. To start set number 4, here comes Haley Lawless. That's rare that Lawless and Rogers are on the court together. Frager's coming out. So Lawless and Frager on the court at the same time. Excuse me, Lawless and Rogers on the court at the same time. UCLA's got it. Rogers to Lawless. Little 5-footer picked up back row. Left side, cross court, Adora and Nye swings and misses wide. 2-1 Utah. Washington well on its way to a straight set win tonight in Tempe. They'll be at Arizona for their second match of the weekend. Arizona was a 4-set winner at home tonight over Washington State. Double sub. Back in Jordan Anderson and Carly Drolson for Inoue and Lawless. And Formico back on. Coach Seeley wanted a timeout. UCLA out of rotation. Timeout Bruins. Boy, the Bruins have lost their stuff a little bit, and Utah has taken advantage. 2-1 Bruins. Utes 3-1 to start out set number 4. Mike Seeley wanted a timeout there at the last moment. Wanted to get Formico, the libero, to run on the court. Too late, and the up ref, Kevin Cole, calls out of rotation. Timeout wasn't awarded initially, but UCLA now gets the timeout. Not when they wanted to get it, but they get it eventually, and Utah's up 3-1 early in the 4th set. Now, credit Utah, though. They've gotten progressively better since that dismal first set. Had a shot to win the second at 21-20 Bruins. The only thing, Utah was out of timeouts, and the Bruins won the next 4, 25-20. Utah got it again in the got it going again in the 3rd set. Led by 5 a couple of times. Won it by 4, 25-21. Withstood a couple of Bruin rallies. Got some blocks going, particularly did it on defense. Scrambling with some digs. Bruins looking for something here to turn the momentum around again. 3-1 Utah, set 4. Beth Lanier coming over to the down ref, which is Ron Stahl tonight, and getting an explanation on the rotation here. And the server will be Jesse Jorgensen for Utah. 18 assists and 4 digs tonight for Jorgensen. And the floating serve long. 2 will serve 3. Taylor Formico down by 1 early in the 4th. Floating serve, get an ace. Nice time for that. Bruins looking for something. That'll tie it at 3. Nice floating serve. Taylor Formico, who's been the ace leader most of the year for the Bruins. That'll be number 17 on the year, 1 shy of the team lead. In the middle, Katoa, ball off the tape and trickles in there. Bruins a little bit late getting up there. I believe Katoa is still airless. 9 kills on an airless 15 swings. 4-3 Utah. Aaron pass off the serve by Drolson. It goes as a Utah ace, 5-3. Ace by Adora Anai. In the middle of the baseline, ball down the middle to Carly Drolson, left side Jordan Anderson, and slams it through the block. 4 will serve 5. 21 kills for Jordan Anderson. Ball down the middle to Anai. Run the middle, Utah does to DeYoung. She scores 6-4 Utah. Megan Shugro serving for the Utes, a freshman from Temecula here in Southern California. Ball goes to Drolson, left side Anderson, off 2, put away another one. 22 kills for Jordan Anderson. Rachel Inouye to serve. Five serving 6. Shugro get it to Adora Anai, punched over by Truman. It is going wide. Point Bruins, 6-6. Rachel Inouye still serving 5 aces this week. It goes down the middle to Shugro, left side, cross court. Truman puts it away. Utah retakes the lead 7-6. We're in the 4th set. UCLA 2 sets to 1. Looking to get back into 3rd place by themselves with a win tonight. Stanford swept Oregon last night to get into a 3rd place tie. 7-6 Utah. Felix off balance, didn't time the set well. Cross court missed by the Utes. UCLA scores 7-7. And Felix the serve. Claire with only 1 kill tonight. There's a service error. Utah back on top, 8-7. And that slide to the right tonight has not worked for the most part on at least 3 occasions. And I'm not sure if Muno's set is just behind her, but at least 3 occasions, Felix has lost her footing and has not been able to get a good hit at all. Up front, Muno. Ball pushed over, picked up by Tess Sutton. A swing by Anai, and that's missed wide right. Bruins tied again, 8 apiece. So this is absolutely an out-of-the-norm match, at least to this point, for Claire Felix. But others have certainly picked it up. Bruins are up still 2 sets to 1. Back set, right side, cross court. Ball dug by Muno. Right side, Lawless off of 2 Utes and covered by Shugro. A swing by Anai, denied, and Utes get it back. Anai again, over the wall. Gathered up by Zana Muno. Left side, Jessica Namo off the tape and trickles in there. Near sideline, Jessica Namo on the lead change. Puts UCLA on top, 9-8. Zana Muno still serves. 6 straight double-doubles for Zana Muno going back when she came in for Ryan Chandler at Oregon. Right side, Anna Bruin block. Jessica Namo, Kyra Rogers. They get the block on Oblad. 10-8 UCLA with the last 3. Muno's had a couple of nice runs. Overpass, Kyra Rogers puts it away. Bruins on another run here. Last 4, timeout Utah. Bruins picking it up here, leading 11-8 in the 4th. 2 sets to 1 in the match on UCLABruins.com. All right, back live in Pauley Pavilion. Darren Preston with you. UCLA 2-1 over Utah. Has not been easy, though, in the last 45 minutes or so. Bruins started out of the gate slow in this set, but have taken the lead 11-8. Kyra Rogers, a couple of kills, including that one in the middle. Last one forced the Utah timeout. 12-8 now, and for the second straight set, the Bruins on a 5-0 run. Bruins were down 8-7, now up 12-8 in the middle. Run Berkeley Oblak can't get it down left side. Jessica Namo gets her own ball back. Muno back to Namo, going to the right, picked up by Adora Anai. Anai off balance, nearly stuffed by Lawless and Rogers. Playing together. Swing by Anai. Bruins get it back. Lawless from about 5 feet, cross court. That is dug by Kendall Segan. Little miscommunication, and the Utes not able to play it. Everybody kind of looking at each other for Utah, not talking there. And Lawless will get the put away. 6 points in a row for UCLA, 13-8 in set 4 to get some separation. Muno from the near corner puts it in play for Shagro. Back set, right side, down the line, and good from Emma Kirst. Her third kill tonight. She does have 4 blocks. And it's 13-9 UCLA. If you're wondering, Jordan Anderson, 22 kills tonight for UCLA. Her Bruin high was done in the Oregon match up in Eugene. She had 25. Career high of 36 when she was wearing a West Virginia uniform against TCU a little over 1 calendar year ago. Lawless looking for the sideline. Ball picked up by Tess Sutton. Adora Anai leans in and is blocked. Lawless and Rogers teaming up, 14-9 UCLA. Lawless and Inouye will come out. Anderson back on the floor, and Carly Drolson in the serve. Little jump, floating serve to the back. Right side, and how about a block solo from Jordan Anderson? Her second block solo of the night. 15-9 UCLA here in set 4. Bruins 2-1. Drolson still serving. 8 of the last 9 points for UCLA, and Nye goes through the block that time. Namo and Rogers were up. And Anai puts it down. 11 kills for Anai. But she has definitely seen better days in terms of her efficiency. She has taken 52 swings, 11 kills, 9 errors. In the middle, Kyra Rogers. Ball picked up by Jorgensen. Looking to go over the wall there, Anai. That's read by Anderson. Namo swings and scores down the line. Jessica Namo has had a remarkable 3 matches in a row. Her hitting percentage not quite there tonight the way it was on Wednesday night, but in double figures again. Anai swings and scores off 2 blockers. Back in for Utah is Carly Truman, 7 kills and 3 digs tonight. 16-11 UCLA in the 4th, leading 2-1. Anai down the middle of Drolson, Aaron pass, ball picked up by Muno to Anderson. Good swing, all things considered, picked up by Truman. And a free ball up front, given by Anai. Back set, Namo from Muno, but it's picked up by Utah's libero Shagro. That is dug back row by the Bruins on an attack. Free ball given up by Anderson. Utah on the move again. In the middle, back set it goes. Katoa off the tape, dug by Namo. One of our longer points tonight. Truman, little skip, dug by Drolson, and a little pinball action up front, but the Bruins can't clear. Too many hits. Utah wins a very long point, 16-12 UCLA. Adora Anai serving for Utah. Ball taken by Drolson. Muno, left side Anderson. Sharp angle, gonna be a kill off the hands of Truman, sending the Utes all the way back behind the back line. Couldn't bring it back. 17-12, UCLA looking to get out of here in 4 tonight. Give Anderson her 23rd. Jessica Namo with 12 kills, serves down the middle to Shagro, near side, Truman, cross court, picked up back line by Carly Drolson. Left side, Jordan Anderson. That one's not gonna go down. Covered by Shagro, Bruins on the move, overpass. Truman trying to get it down, can't, back set slide. Felix looked better that time, and Felix will get the kill. That connection, still not 100% on the right side slide play to Claire Felix, but this one good enough to get the good swing, and the kill for Claire Felix, just her second tonight, and a timeout Utah. 18-12 UCLA. The Utes burn both of their timeouts. Bruins up 6. 18-12 in the 4th. UCLABruins.com. All right, Bruins playing much better. 18-12 here in set 4. Darren Preston with you. 2-1. Bruins on top. Got a little iffy there for a while. Actually starting late set 2. The Bruins did pull it out though, 25-20. And the Utes played really well in set 3, 25-21, and started this set very well. And the Bruins finally got some separation. 18-12, left side Anderson over the wall, picked up by Jorgensen. The Utes are in the net. And UCLA now up by 7. Never more than that in set 4. Ball off the tape on the serve, taken by Knight. Right side swing, Katoa again. Eliza Katoa put her into double figures. 10 for an errorless, 18 off the bench with 2 block assists. 556, no hitting errors. She is 5'10", a sophomore from Layton, Utah. Great night against the nation's 9th-ranked team. Left side Anderson, and through the block. Inside the 10-foot line leading in, going after the block. 20-13, UCLA. Well, unofficially, I'll call it, Jordan Anderson has tied her Bruin high of 25 kills from the Oregon match back on the 23rd. Front court, ball popped over the wall from Berkeley Oblad, and that's going to go down. 20-14 Bruins. Setters up for UCLA in the middle. That's Zonamuno. Felix and Lawless at the 10-foot line. Back row, Inoue, Formico, and Namo. Inoue takes the serve near sideline. Lawless over the wall. That's popped up by Segan. Right side, high off the wall. Goes Kurse, can't get it down. Left side, Lawless over the wall. Dug by Segan. Utes on the move. A knife from about 15 straight away. Felix, block solo try, not yet. 2 players going up. UCLA wins the point. Utah in the net. Muno went up with Truman. Not a joust, a little bit off a joust situation, but Utah ends up in the net, and the Bruins are 4 points from winning the match in 4 sets. Felix serves. Right side slide, cross court, ball picked up beautifully in the middle of the court by Inoue. And put away on the 2 ball up front by Zonamuno. What a get, again, Rachel Inoue just having an incredible season all the way around. Back row, everything obviously behind the 10-foot line with her digs and her serves. 22-14 UCLA. Left side, cross court, leaning in, Truman scores, sharp angle. 22-15 Bruins. Truman to the bench, and back in is Tess Sutton to serve, 5'3" junior, Bonsall, California, Fallbrook High. This is a very young Utah team, 12 people, either freshman or sophomore. Cross court slide to Rogers. Got it in there, 23-15. Just about every year Beth Lanier has been coach for Utah, 26 years now. They have been very, very good. In contention many years. Of course, they were members of the Mountain West Conference. Always up there, right side, down the line, and good for Emma Kirst. Just this year finding it tough in the Pac-12. Apparently going to go to 3-10 in the Pac, 9-15 overall, but we'll get most of these girls back next year. 23-16 UCLA, looking to win in 4, floating serve long, and now the Bruins are going to have 8 match points. Anderson and Drolson will return. Some of this crowd will stand up, looking for this 4-set win tonight. And make it 10 out of 11 wins for the 9th-ranked Bruins. Front court, Utah, near side, Adora Nye. The block is in there to end the night, fittingly. The Bruin block was great tonight. Namo and Rogers, 25-16. It ends up being the same score as set number 1.
All right,
Coach, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, really quickly, I know you're up against the time here. Looked really good, I thought, on defense tonight. Got a really strong block against someone who's been playing really well lately, Adora Nye.
Yeah, she's an All-American. She's one of the best players in the conference, so we're obviously worried about her.
And Jordan Anderson, again, just got it going again. You got off the bench the other night, but 25 kills.
Oh, yeah?
That ties a career high with UCLA.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I didn't see it.
And I ask you a lot about the service game, and that just continues to be really good. And I don't know if you know, but both Claire and Kyra got their first ever collegiate aces on Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
And that both continue tonight. So can you talk about the serving?
Kyra had never served before, so we were really worried before that match started on Wednesday, and she had the best serve of anybody.
All right, Coach. Well, 2 outstanding wins again tonight, and congratulations.
Thank
10
you.
out of 11.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Coach Seeley, in a little bit of a hurry. The match went a little long tonight, so got some post-game events to attend to, Coach does. So we will wrap it up with the stats. And just get the stats right now. So the Bruins winning in 4 over Utah, 25-16, 25-20, 21-25, 25-16. 25 kills officially for Jordan Anderson. That will tie her all-time Bruin high. And we'll reiterate that in all but 2 matches this year, Jordan has been in double-digit kills. She ends up hitting 283. That's a good number. She took 60 swings tonight, 25 kills, 8 errors, 60 swings. It got a little tough for her in that 3rd set when Utah won. She had a few errors in that stretch, but ends up 283 with 2 block solos and 2 digs tonight, Jordan Anderson. Next up, Jessica Namo, 12 kills. That's the 2nd match in her last 3 with exactly 12. Remember, 19 kills on Wednesday. That was a career high. So she goes for 12 more for a 31 kill week for Jessica Namo. Outstanding stuff. She just hit 125 tonight. That was a little off, but she ends up with 5 digs, 4 blocks, including getting her hands on the game winner, the match winner, there to finish off Utah tonight. 9 for 21, 1 error, Kyra Rogers. 14 digs, 6 blocks, all-around match for number 19. And don't forget, she had 2 aces on Wednesday nights. She had a wonderful week, her best week as a Bruin, in fact, Kyra Rogers. 6 kills for Jenny Frager, 17 swings, 294, 5 blocks. Both Zana Muno and Claire Felix had 2 kills. 19 digs for Zana Muno with 47 assists, make it 6 straight double-doubles for her. 6 blocks tonight, we mentioned, for Kyra Rogers. That's a match high. 5 for Jenny Frager. The Bruins outblocked Utah tonight 14-7, out-hit Utah 226 to 133. Ended up siding out 64% of the time tonight. That's a good number, right where it needs to be. UCLA also won 81% of the side-out opportunities in that set. 13 of 16. 4 ties, 1 lead change in the fourth. 14 ties, 6 lead changes all told tonight. For Utah, 12 kills for Adora Anai. 23 digs for her. Wow, a match high. That's a double-double. And make it 6 out of 7 double-doubles for Adora Anai. 10 kills for Eliza Katoa. 18 errorless swings off the bench. 556, very impressed with her. Only 5'10". Great player, looks like, and she came off the bench to do it. Carly Truman, 9 kills, 049. Berkeley Oblad in the middle, 8 kills, 095.